Voles from Crawley is the latest. She's recovering from a heart and lung transplant. And we hear today, by the way, that Kirsty is still making satisfactory progress. Tonight, though, we're able to look back on a medical success story. 16 years ago, Fraser Hotchkiss from Rainham in Kent had his life saved by what was then a novel device, the heart pacemaker. He was 2 years old, the youngest baby ever to wear a pacemaker. Well, now Fraser celebrates his 18th birthday and joins us tonight with his mother, Lynn. Fraser, looking back over the years, how many of these pacemakers have you had now? Because I know you've still got one at the moment.
Well, I'm on the 5th.
And the first one, I think, you've got as a treasured memento of those early days. Just show us that and hold that up for us. That's the very first pacemaker you had, which saved your lives.
Yeah.
It's quite a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a nasty thing.
They've got smaller over the years. That one you had to wear in your tummy. And what is it nowadays?
Well, nowadays it's about the size of a cigarette lighter.
Is life reasonably normal for you nowadays? Because I know you've just passed your driving test.
This is a question I'm always asked, and I'm always having to apply what's normal. I've never known anything different, so how can I say that it's affected my life?
And I know you've been into hospital about, what, 20 times for 11 operations? Yeah, so that's just normality for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, what about your mum, Lynn, sitting there looking on? Do you remember what it was like 16 years ago when his life literally depended on this pacemaker?
Harrowing. Coming home from hospital with stethoscopes and things was awful. But you live through things. He's grown, not very big, I must admit, but I don't know. He never ate. It was an awful problem, really. Didn't sleep. But you get through these things, don't you? Look at him.
In fact, without these machines, would Fraser still be alive now?
I don't think so, no. No.
So, Fraser, a word for all the other children who have to suffer pain when they're little. You've grown through it now. What's the art of getting through it all and putting up with things?
There's always a tomorrow.
Always a tomorrow, and always somebody worse off than yourself. Lynn, what advice would you give to mums whose children have to go into hospital and they have operations when they're very little?
Oh, dear. Well, you just pray and go from day to day, and things usually get better. Hopefully, they get better.
Well, now Fraser's come of age. I know you've had hundreds of cards from well-wishers all around the country. And we've got one other surprise for you as well, because a great hero I know of yours, and even more so of Mum's, is the weather forecaster, Ron Lobeck. He's waiting now, Lynn. What do you think of him?
I think he's lovely.
So does he. Hang on, here he is now, Ron.
Yes, thanks, Mike. Yes, good evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed a weekend which certainly